Hi guys, welcome to Debate Classroom. In this video we are working from C2 Core Maths textbook by Pearson, and we are busy with the worked examples of Chapter 1, Exercise 1b, Question 1e and f, dividing polynomials by their factors. Right, so we start off by rewriting the polynomial underneath the division. So x to the power of 3 minus x squared plus x plus 14, and we need to divide it by x plus 2. Right, so going up, we ignore the plus 2, and going down, we can't ignore the plus 2, just as a reminder. X to the power of 3 divided by x gives you x squared. Now we can't ignore the 2 again. So it's going to be x squared times x is x to the power of 3. X squared times 2 is plus 2x squared. Now, when you are this far, you need to remember that you need to subtract this whole part from the part up top. So we're going to change the signs. That means we're going to subtract them. X cubed minus x cubed is 0, and minus x squared minus 2x squared is minus 3x squared. Then we bring down that plus x from there. And again, going up, we ignore the plus 2. So minus 3x squared divided by x gives us minus 3x. Minus 3x times x gives us minus 3x squared. Right, but minus 3x times 2 gives us minus 6x. Don't forget about the plus 2. When we subtract this whole thing, we change the sign. So that becomes a plus and that becomes a plus. Right, so then we've got minus 3x squared plus 3x squared is 0. And x, or 1x plus 6x, gives us 7x. That plus 14 comes down all the way to here. Going up, we ignore the plus 2. So 7x divided by x is plus 7. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 2 is plus 14. But again, we need to subtract, so we need to change the signs. And then 7x minus 7x is 0, and 14 minus 14 is also 0. So we can confidently say that this x plus 2 is indeed a factor of this polynomial. And just as a friendly reminder, this part is referred to as the quotient of this expression, or the polynomial. Right, moving on to number f, we start off by rewriting the whole polynomial. X to the power of 3 plus x squared minus 7x minus 15. Just a reminder, all the powers need to be there, 3, 2, 1, 0. It should not be skipped. Right, divided by x minus 3. We start by saying x cubed divided by x is x squared. X squared times x is x cubed. And don't forget about the negative 3. So negative 3 times x squared is minus 3x squared. Then we need to subtract, so we're going to change the signs from a minus and a plus, and then we can subtract them. X3 minus x3 is 0. X squared, or 1x squared plus 3x squared is 4x squared. Then we bring down that minus 7x. Going up, we're going to ignore the minus 3, so we're going to say 4x squared divided by x is plus 4x. 4x times x is 4x squared. Don't forget about the minus 3 when you're coming down. So 4x times 3 is minus 12x. We need to subtract again, so we're going to change the signs. Right, and then we can subtract. 4x squared minus 4x squared is 0. Minus 7x plus 12x gives us 5x. And then we bring down the minus 15. 5x divided by x is 5. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times minus 3 is minus 15. Right, to subtract, we need to change the signs. 5x minus 5x is 0. Minus 15 plus 15 is 0. So again, wonderfully, we can say that x minus 3 is indeed a factor of that polynomial, and the x squared plus 4x plus 5 is called the quotient of this polynomial. And that concludes questions 1, E and F of exercise 1B, chapter 1, C2.